Let me ask you something straight from the heart. Have you ever looked in the mirror, eyes red from frustration, fists clenched from another lost opportunity, and asked yourself, why isn't this working? I want success more than anything, so why does it still feel so far away? Maybe you're grinding, chasing goals, posting vision boards, praying hard, but life keeps handing you setbacks instead of breakthroughs. You keep thinking, once I hit this goal, I'll finally feel successful. Once I get that job, that income, that car, that house, then I'll have made it. But the truth, the hard, unspoken truth, is that success doesn't come from a single moment. Success is not a goal you reach. Success is a habit you build. And until you shift that mindset, you'll keep running in circles, chasing something that won't stay still. See, most people think success is this finish line, this magical moment when everything finally clicks. But real success, lasting success, it doesn't show up in a spotlight. It grows in the shadows, in your early morning, in your late nights, in the small, unglamorous choices you make every single day when no one's clapping for you. That's where success lives. It lives in your habits. You want to know the difference between winners and wishers. It ain't talent. It ain't luck, it's habits. The winner doesn't just have a dream. They have a system, they have structure. They've trained themselves to win long before the world ever saw it. You can have all the goals in the world, but if you don't have the habits to match, you'll always come up short. Goals are sexy, goals sound good. I want to be rich, I want to get fit, I want to own my own business, and that's fine. But let me ask you, what are your daily actions? What are you doing today to get there? Because that's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Habits are the secret weapon. Let's break it down. A goal is something you set. A habit is something you live. A goal is a result. A habit is a process. Goals give you direction. Habits get you there. If you keep focusing only on the end without investing in the daily steps, you're building a house with no foundation. Let me give you an example. A goal says, I want to write a book. A habit says, I write 500 words every morning before work. A goal says, I want to get in shape. A habit says, I hit the gym 5 days a week whether I feel like it or not. A goal says, I want financial freedom. A habit says, I track every expense and invest 20% of what I make. One is about dreaming, the other is about doing, and let me tell you something else. Habits aren't always exciting. They're not supposed to be. Habits are built in repetition, in quiet, in solitude, in boredom even. But those tiny acts, stacked on top of each other, are what separate the successful from the stuck. Everybody wants to be successful, but not everybody wants to do the boring stuff consistently. Everyone wants the harvest, but not everybody wants to plow the field every morning. You want to build something great, fall in love with the grind, with the process, because success is not about flashes of greatness. It's about faithfulness to the process. You think the people at the top just showed up and got lucky? No. They built habits that took them higher. They mastered the unglamorous. They did the same things day in, day out, when it wasn't easy, when nobody believed in them, when they were tired, broke, scared, or overlooked. You see someone crushing it, living their dream, and think, wow, they must have had it all figured out. Nah, they had habits, that's what they had. They had the discipline to show up even when they didn't feel like it. They kept showing up when nobody noticed, when the results didn't come quick. That's success. That's what separates people. Let me ask you, what are your habits saying about you? Because whether you know it or not, you already have habits. The question is, are they building you up or breaking you down? Are they moving you closer to your goals or deeper into frustration? Are you in control of your habits, or are your habits controlling you? If you want a different life, you've got to live it differently, and it starts with what you repeatedly do. You can't just hope your way into success. You train for it. You condition yourself. You prepare daily. Success is not a one-time event. It's the outcome of a lifestyle. Listen, motivation is great, but it's temporary. It'll get you started, but it won't keep you going. What keeps you going is discipline. What carries you when motivation dies is habit. Because when you build the right habits, success becomes inevitable. You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to have the best connections. You don't need to start with money. You just need to start with commitment, with showing up daily, with giving your best over and over, even when you feel like you've got nothing left. You want to write a new story? Start by rewriting your routines. You want to change your life? Change what you do when you wake up. Change what you do when no one's watching. Change what you do when you're stressed, tired, or discouraged. That's where the power is. And let's be real. Building habits ain't always easy. Your old life will fight you. Your mind will resist. Your environment might even try to pull you back. But that's when you know you're doing something right. That tension, that's growth knocking on your door. You've got to be relentless. You've got to remind yourself daily of the life you're building. You've got to fight through distractions, through procrastination, through the noise of this world that wants to keep you average. And you've got to stay consistent even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, because the truth is, success doesn't come to people who want it. It comes to people who do the work for it, and the work isn't glamorous. It's not viral. It's not easy to post on Instagram. It's waking up early when you could sleep in. It's reading books when your friends are scrolling nonsense. It's learning skills instead of wasting hours on Netflix. It's eating right, training hard, saving money, thinking big, and staying focused. Day in, day out. You've got to create a standard for your life, a non-negotiable set of habits that align with your vision. Not based on how you feel, based on who you are becoming, and don't get it twisted. This ain't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about building momentum one day at a time. If you fall, get up. If you slip, reset. But don't stop. Don't ever stop. Let me make it plain. Success is a habit. It's not a finish line you cross. It's a lifestyle you choose. It's how you live when nobody's watching. It's the quiet work, the daily grind, the repeated decision to be excellent in ordinary moments. You want to be great, build great habits. You want to be wealthy, build wealth habits. You want to be fit, sharp, influential, unstoppable. Build the habits first. The results will follow. You don't attract success. You become success through your habits, through your character, through the discipline you put in every single day, whether you feel like it or not. So stop waiting for life to give you a break. Stop hoping for some big miracle. Be the miracle. Be the one who shows up. Be the one who keeps promises to themselves. Be the one who gets better one day at a time. Because the people who win in life, they don't just set goals. They live habits. They don't hope to succeed. They build success. Brick by brick, day by day. You want to change your life. Don't just dream bigger. Live better. Build habits so strong that success has no choice but to find you. Success is a habit, not a moment, not a goal, not a trophy. It's a decision you make again and again and again, and if you build it. If you live it, nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop you. So now, let me leave you with this. Success will never be a destination you reach and then relax at. It's not a vacation spot. It's not a trophy on a shelf. Success is who you become when no one is watching. It's the reflection of your choices, your habits, your discipline, day in and day out. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the strength of your habit. And that's the truth people don't want to hear, because it's easier to dream than it is to do. It's easier to set a goal than to show up for it every single day. But if you want to stop starting over, stop quitting. If you want to stop feeling stuck, start building the habits that align with where you want to go. Let go of the fantasy that success is some grand event. It's not. It's the small, silent victories. Waking up when you said you would. Showing up when it's inconvenient. Staying focused when distractions scream louder. Choosing discipline when comfort calls your name. You already have what it takes. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect timing. You need habits that match your hunger, because your dreams don't care how badly you want them. They care how consistently you work for them. So ask yourself, what am I doing today that the future version of me will thank me for? What routines am I committed to that shape the life I say I want? Are my habits pushing me forward or pulling me backward? Because success isn't something you chase, it's something you become. And once you become it, once it's etched into how you live, how you think, how you move, then nothing can take it from you. Not failure, not delay, not even doubt. Your habits are your power. Build them strong. Build them true. Build them so well that your results have no choice but to rise and meet you. Success is a habit. Make it your daily choice, and I promise you, your life will never be the same.